This is it. Join me on the eve of the day that I leave for Birmingham. It's 8 o'clock here. I'm packed, I'm ready to go. I've got my gear on. And the nerves are really kicking in now. It all seems real. I mean, I know at the end of the day it's just a bodybuilding competition that I've entered off my own back. So you may, who watch that, may be thinking that, like, what is he going on about? But if you think that, you don't realise how much this means to me. Like, this means an absolute world to me. Not the result. Obviously I'm going with the intention to win. Without a doubt, I'm going there and not wanting anybody to beat me. I don't think that anybody can beat me in my head. But that is just that mindset that you go in with. At the end of the day, I'm going there, my first competition. I'm a natural bodybuilder, a lifetime natural bodybuilder, an honest bodybuilder as well. I can hand on heart say that I have never touched anything. And I will not touch anything in the future, and I will not ever claim myself as natural if I wasn't. So I'm going there as a natural bodybuilder. There probably will be natural bodybuilders there, but the likelihood of the people that I'll be contesting against will have had enhancers, which, hey, it's part of the sport, it's part of the game. We all know it goes on, we all know it's part of it. And I'm not knocking it for 1 second, because half my idols are on and have been on stuff, and it does get a bad name for the wrong people using it and abusing it. If it's used in the right way, it can be done effectively, like you see in the big names of the sport. But as I said, this means that much to me because I've always wanted to do this. Always wanted to do this. Even when I started out, and I probably got into training when we went all the way back to St Martin's, which was a little gym about the size of this bedroom that was about 4 people in it, had 2 benches. When I started training there, I started seeing the results like we all do. I was like, yeah, how I'll go and compete one day. And it's always been there, the idea that I want to compete, but only in the past 2 years have I ever decided that I want to properly bodybuilding show compete. And that's the journey that took me to here. And it has been a long, old slog. There's been a lot of work to do. And there's going to be a lot more work to do in the future. I'm rambling on a bit, but I'm just trying to get across to you how much this means to me. So with that being said, I'm staying with my parents tonight. It's closer to the train station, so I'm going to cart all my gear over there. We're building Bodypower 2018 for the British final qualifier. Classic bodybuilding right there. Let's bring one of these home. Let's go. Good morning. It's the day we've all been waiting for. Well, I certainly have. It's Thursday. We're ready to rock and roll. The bags are packed. There's a hell of a lot of stuff to go. You won't believe the amount of stuff that we have packed to go. We've got change of clothes, naturally. All that stuff for the hotel. That's in a suitcase. That orange bag there is packed to the brim with food for the next 48 hours. I mean, we've got salmon, we've got steak, we've got chicken, we've got white fish, we've got white rice, brown rice, asparagus, celery, almonds, raisins. This is all to be consumed in this carving up process that we're doing for the show. And it's a hell of a heavy bag to take all the way. So in a way, it's going to give me a good little workout before I even get to the tanning booth. So I've got that to take. Then I've got my camera. I'm taking my Mac with me just to do a bit of vlogging while I'm in the room, because I'm going to have a long sit in that room tonight. I can't really go out the room. I've got all my stuff for the show. Absolutely just ram-packed with stuff taken down. I didn't realise how much there'd be to take. And it all weighs so heavy. The water, 2 litres of water to take with me before I can refill it. That weighs a ton. So, we're ready to go. All the prep's been done. The hard work's been done over the past 16 weeks. I'm headed after the train station. It's in an hour, my train. So we're going to head down there in about 5 minutes. And start the journey to stage. I've had my oats this morning with a few raisins and a few almonds. First carb up meal. What I have to do after that, once I've eaten my meal, is I need to pose, basically. I need to go through all my mandatory poses, really squeeze and contract the muscle as hard as I can to force the carbs that I've just eaten into the muscle. That's what you're wanting to do. Want every carb to be forced into that muscle. You don't want it to be sat on your body at all. Plan is to stop drinking water at 8 o'clock tonight. That'll be it until after the show, apart from little sips. So that's when we'll properly drop the water. All this water loading that we've done will finally pay dividends and it'll come off. That's a general gist of the plan to come. Like I say, gonna go catch the train now, so we'll walk into town, head off there. This is gonna be the first of many videos. If you come into Bodypower, pop by, make sure that you come tomorrow and watch the show. If you come into Bodypower to see me and visit the expo and support me, make sure you're wearing that Natural Aesthetics hoodie. So catch you in a bit. So we made it. We're at the train station now. We've got 15 minutes to wait until the train actually turns up, hopefully. We're waiting with the baggage. So, nice 2-hour journey to Birmingham. So we're making the short journey over to the tanning centre, which is in Hall 17. We're at the NEC. This is the last thing we've got to do before we go and rest at the hotel. Looking forward to this. Is the last time you'll see me this colour, is white. God knows what shade I'm going to go. It's all part of the process. I'm embracing the day, staying relaxed, so it's all good. So, let's get there. It's eerily quiet, very eerie. It's just so quiet. Look at this. It's not sold about, but this is where the biggest expo in the world, indoor expo in the world, happens. And tomorrow it is going to be an absolute buzz with people. So yeah, it's the calm before the storm. I've arrived in plenty of time, which is a first, because usually I'm always late and rushing, so I'm trying not to sweat because I can't wear deodorant or I can't have a shower till Friday afternoon, so a lot of hanging around. So we've got 1 whole hour to wait until I get my time slot to go and get tanned up. We're here, it's a beautiful day today. I'm just bloody warm. So I'm going to take a few layers off, but oh, this tan's going to stink as well. So whatever I put on, it's going to stink it for days. There's that biscuity smell. I don't know, might not because I've never had it before, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be back vlogging in a minute. I might cut this bit out, depends if it makes the cut. We're ready to rock and roll now. The tan is on. It's probably going to go a bit darker, but what a weird experience that was. So we went in a little room, they handed you some pads to put on the bottom of your feet, a sock to put on, yeah, you know what I mean. And then they started tanning you, 2 coats of tan, and then you dried off, but you're opposite people, so you're looking into each other. But I get it was a very friendly atmosphere, very supportive, everyone was like having a laugh and a joke, but it's very animalistic. You can see people looking at each other, weighing each other up, and it's only right because they're the competitors. They might be not in the same category as you, but what they are doing, everybody does it. You're there to win. It's that winner's mindset. You're looking at each other, weighing each other up, and yeah, I think I saw a few classic physiques in there. I'm not sure, but I've got the measure of them, and I feel like I can take them. But they're all going to be in the same boat as me, all nervous to step on stage. I've met a few first time competitors, so it'll be fun to get in there and get it done tomorrow. So we're just heading back to the hotel now, relax and eat. Well, it's good enough for me. This is definitely good enough for me. What do you expect? A bit fusty. But it serves the purpose for what we're here for. Anyway, I've got to go. Here in the hotel room, relaxing. Nothing else I can do really. Just like I said, I've got my vlog going on over there. That's going to go live soon, so this will be the last bit of the video on part 1. All the travelling's been done today. I've got the tan, it all ran smoothly. Now we're just going to sit here, follow the plan to the point, nutritionally and physically. And there's no training to be done, there's no need to get a pump on now. It's just let the body do it. Although you want to keep pumping because you feel like it's going to enhance your chances, it's really not. I have access to the fitness suite. I'll probably go there first thing in the morning, start once I've had my oats and the first meal of the day. I will go there and do a few weights just to pump up. Other than that, it's sit tight. My mum and my dad are coming, Stu and his girlfriend are coming, they're on the way now. I've got my friends coming tomorrow morning. They're going to be going straight to the NEC, so it'll be good to meet up with them when they finally do. I've got registration first thing. Anyway, that's all tomorrow. But for tonight, enjoy my last night. It's hard not to reflect when you sat in a room on your own for quite some time. And I ain't gonna lie, like I've been emotional once or twice these past couple of days. Just it's, the whole occasion has got to me. The effort, the time, the dedication, the pain, the physical and mental battle that you put yourself through every day to get up, to do cardio, to when you're exhausted still pushing yourself to the gym, sticking to the diet plan, not going out at weekends. Yeah, I know it's my choice, it is my choice, but that doesn't take away the effects it has on you. That when you can breathe that sigh of relief that you're almost there. Like when I stand on stage tomorrow, it'll really be something special. Something special. For me personally, whether I come away with anything, something else entirely, but believe me when I say I am going there with the mindset that will be the last man standing. on that stage tomorrow. I know it's only a qualifier and it's very cliched to say, but when you've put your body through what you have for the past 16 weeks, why would you go into this thinking otherwise? So this is the last post of part 1. Part 2 will be tomorrow morning, the show and the aftermath of it. So look, if you're watching part 1, make sure you come back for part 2. Hit subscribe, you'll find out when it comes through. I hope you're enjoying these videos. They've got better, I've got to admit myself, they've even got better. I've got more confidence in doing with the camera. So this isn't going to stop. My bodybuilding journey isn't going to stop, and it certainly won't dampen my weekend, whatever the result. So see you in the morning.